Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about how to build hostile AI ships and submit them to be added to the game. So I've built myself a little pirate cruiser here. We can see we have a little pawn icons kind of scattered around. These are heavy infantry marines. We have a ship crew. We have storage areas. We have, the bases, a general layout of a small ship, small pirate ship. So you're going to need 3 mods. You're going to need Harmony to make sure everything works. You're going to need Save Our Ship 2, and you're going to need the Save Our Ship 2 toolkit. And you'll have a new option here. Besides ships, you'll have ship design. I'm going to be walking through what all these things do. Frequently asked questions, which is basically any question that I asked the developer while I was learning this mod. So things that you guys might ask me, I'll answer in this video. And generally how to do, build a ship. Something you'll first want to know is you should probably enable developer mode, enable God mode, because we're just going to be building a ship, submitting it, and you don't actually want to play the game, you just want to build a ship. So go ahead and turn developer mode on if you guys don't know about that. It's right here. God mode's up there. Basically allows you to spawn anything you want in for free, as you'd imagine. You can also, if you run into problems, something you may want to use is the destroy function to clear things. And if you also want to clear the map, you also have a destroy all things option as well. So you can destroy, scraps of resources and stuff like that. All right, let's get into the video. All right, the first thing we need to do is enable our mods. So Harmony is going to be on top, core, royalty if you have it, then hugs lib, I guess, save our ship 2, and then a creation kit. Once that's set, we can start a new game, or we can load a save file that takes us to space, but for the sake of this demo, we're just going to start a new game. Does not matter at all what we pick because we won't actually be playing the game. We're just going to be building a ship. So once you're in the game, just pick anywhere to land because once again, we're just building a ship. All of this is totally irrelevant. We just want to start a new game to build a ship. So once you're in game, be sure you enable developer mode just so you can, not bother enabling it later. And we'll have an option here in the ship designer menu saying new ship map. Create a new map in outer space. So if we click on this, we get a massive lag spike because now it's generating us a new map in outer space. So once you're in space, we can start doing the space layout. So there's a few options we'll have here that are different than the normal ship menu. We can now build rectangles and circles. So if I were to say begin rectangle and I place this down, say here, and I say I want the rectangle to end, right there. Bam, there's a ship component. All right, so let's build a basic ship. So we'll begin circle here, and we'll end circle here, and now we have a little dome. So if we wanted to, we can, put some furniture in here. Say we want a, a kitchen in here. Say we want a work table. They're going to need some sleeping quarters, so let's give them some sleeping quarters. Give the ship a primary weapon system, maybe a shield, stuff like this. Build the ship however you want. Let's say we want to push out this side of the ship. You know what? I want like a wing of the ship here, so I can go start rectangle, end rectangle, and now it's all crooked and disgusting, and it's a ship. Something to note is you will want to use the spawn ship crew to have enemy pawns spawn in the ship. And then you can use, say, you want ship crew marines or ship crew heavy marines. You can also make a mechanoid ship if you want and say, I want a centipede to spawn here, or I want a lancer to spawn there, or a cipher to spawn here, or a pikeman to spawn here, or a random mechanoid. There's so many choices here. You also have bugs and hives and occupied cryo caskets of hostile pawns, which is really cool as well. And you also have all the armor accessories you'd have here as well. One of the more important things to note is you will want to be setting up your ship cargo. So we can begin ship cargo region and click the start ship cargo region here. If we click on it, we see its width is 0 and its height it's 0. If we set an end cargo region here, it's going to drop it. It's going to take the start ship region and bring it down to the bottom left hand corner. Why? I don't know, but it worked. It may look like it actually has not working because the start region is still here, and it's like, oh, well, maybe I just need to set the end region again. Maybe it didn't work. But if we click on it, we can see its width is 4 and its height is 5. So it did actually work. It's just pretty bad at displaying it because that's basically how we made it, just like that. And it's displaying its width and height here correctly. Once again, this is all going to go into the XML file that we're going to hand in. So it's all kind of not how you'd expect a ship to be laid out. It's a little weird at first, but once you actually get used to it, it's pretty intuitive and actually very easy. Here's a ship I've constructed with the toolkit given to me. It's meant as a AI boarding craft. So I asked a couple questions to Thrain, the creator of the mod, and I'm going to bring up his comments right now and talk about his comments. The first question that I asked was that if I use items that I outside of the creation tool, you know, beds and other items, will they show up in the XML file? He said, yes, they'll all work. You can place whatever you want on the floor tiles and it will work in the XML file. And then I asked him about mod compatibility. What if I use items from other mods, and essentially if the player is loading this ship, and say if the ship used 40k stuff, you know, you tried to make an orc designed ship and it has 40k components, that player will get an error and the items will likely not spawn. So it's better to stay vanilla. Maybe in the future we can put together like a 40k pack of ships all in one bundle, and then people that want to play with a more 40k ship-to-ship experience can download the ship pack because they also have 40k installed, so they won't be getting any errors. The next question I asked him is if I want the people or mechanoids on the ship I'm building to board the player's ship, how do I get them to do that? Basically, he just told me just place the shuttles in the shuttle bay and the AI will automatically seek out to board the enemy ship. They will only begin boarding once your ship has breached the hull. So essentially, once the AI detects, like, I've created a hull breach in the enemy ship with my weapons, then they will start a boarding action with all the shuttles available on the ship. Kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. And the last question I asked him was about ship reactors. Like, okay, hey, do I need to fuel these ship reactors? How do these ship reactors work? And he said, yeah, reactors and engines are auto-assigned fuel. Fuel them just in case, though, for testing purposes. So if you ever want to make sure your ship reactor has fuel, with debug mode on, developer mode, and God mode enabled, you can just set it to max fuel. But you shouldn't need to, but you can do this just in case. So here I have my completed ship. I'm happy with everything on it. Everything seems good. It's my finished product. So if I select export ship and I click on screen, it will dump a file at this location. I'll show you where it dumps the file at the bottom of my screen here. That's for Windows. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be for Linux or Mac users, but it's going to be close to where the RimWorld would normally save your games. The file's name is going to be exported ships, and that's the file you're going to be turning in to the Discord on the submission contest Discord. So every week or every couple of days, they usually have like a week event or a 24-hour event where somebody will put up like $50. It's like, hey guys, I want a ship with this style. I think last week they did a ship where it was like a lazy frat boy ship. Well, it's like, I want like the most laid back, lazy frat boy ship style. I think the prize was like $20 and the best ship got $20. But if you guys want to just build ships of fun, or if you even want to make a few dollars in these contests, I'll give you the link to where the Discord is, and you can submit your ships there. Just be sure to submit them with a picture so they can comment on it and make suggestions and let you know if anything's wrong, and, you know, just generally get a picture of what the ship is before they actually have the XML file. It just seems like a polite thing to do. That's pretty much the video, though. I hope you guys are more informed about this mod. I learned a lot when I was creating this video for you guys, and I hope you guys will learn more and, you know, surpass what I've already taught you. I'm just trying to teach you the basics on how this works. So that's pretty much about it. Hope you guys have yourselves a nice day, and stay safe out there. Have a good one.